Do 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 do. I'm bored, so I'm going live. I'm going to be editing my Hellraiser review. I've gotten a little bit into it, so we're just gonna see where we go. Not sure if I'll even be able to edit this on YouTube without getting flagged or copyright hit, so we shall see. Once again, it will not let me chat for some reason. Always an issue when I do these damn live streams. Why are you trying to open up in Firefox? That is not cool. Hello, everyone. If you're trying to send a message, I cannot see it yet. For some reason, my default browser was changed to Firefox. Not cool. So allow me to fix that real quick. How's everyone doing out there? Doing all right? Yeah, good, good, we're good. Don't know if my stream is lagging either with my editing software. Could be a whole host of issues. Sorry, folks. Give me just a moment here. I swear I try to verify all this before I sign on, but you know how this goes. Murphy's Law and all. Do. Come on now. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. If you haven't left yet, you have far more patience than I do, because I'm getting fairly annoyed right now with it not letting me sign into chat. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, folks. Okay, we are good to go. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, I am in chat now. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? Am I lagging? Am I doing good? Let me know. Uh, I am editing the new Hellraiser movie right now, and my weekly game night with friends was canceled, so might as well get on here and talk to my online friends. Just let me know if anything sounds crazy. Oh, my hair looks crazy. That crazy hair, my goodness. All right, audio is great, good deal. Now, once I start editing, it might lag out, so let me know. And if it does, I'll have to adjust what I'm doing here. But yeah. Oh, his oh, thank you for the happy birthday wish. I actually turned 43 on the 12th. Yay me. I have an old soul, let me tell you. I feel very old. Is wonder why having audio issues here. I I hate technology sometimes. I hate it so much. All right, so how's the video when I'm playing my editing copy? Pretty good? I guess so. And you cannot hear the Hellraiser movie, right? You cannot hear the Hellraiser movie. Say I'm correct on this. I can hear it, you can't. That's how it should be set up. All right. Thank you, Miss Sullivan. Oh, I have seen Man on the Moon. Andy Kaufman. Absolute crazy man. Okay, I think I am good to go. All right.
Our man box.
Riley.
Balls indeed.
What are you doing here?
I don't think you could really
Help me
pull off
hide
an
my
Andy
pain
Kaufman today.
with hot, passionate sex.
Let me file. Let me open this back up. Okay, that's so I just watched an episode of Vampire Diaries earlier today, or was it last night? Maybe last night. I don't remember. It all kind of blends together, the late night, the early morning. And Elena killed someone for the first time, and it was pretty intense. Kind of feel bad for her. I have no doubt she'll get the cure, so all will be right in the world once again. Oh, not at all. Not at all cut out to be a vampire. And my audio on my editing is all jarbled up, and I don't know why, and it's kind of frustrating. For I may not be editing at all now because I cannot figure out this stinking audio issue. Yes, reading The Great Gatsby. I'd have been a little pissed myself though if I paid to go see a comedian and he reads The Great Gatsby. He could read other books, I wouldn't be as mad, but The Great Gatsby, not a fan. Was probably the least favorite of the books I had to read in high school. I I mainly just remember it being a bunch of rich people out in Massachusetts or somewhere or outside of New York in one of those super highbrow society places. And there was horse racing. There was horse racing at some point, maybe. It was a long, long, long time ago, so I do not recall everything. All right, let's try to make the best of this trying to edit with my jarbled sound. I don't know how well this is going to work. I know what the issue is. Let's try it now. Figured it out. Haha. It's always the simplest things. Okay, so I can finally actually do what I intended to do here. So once again, if you happen to hear the actual audio of the movie, please let me know, because that will definitely get me taken down from doing this live stream. I think I can get by with the limited visual you're going to see, but if I put sound in there, it's definitely going to get pinged. Okay.
There's our man ass shot. That's for Clive Barker. He was on set that day.
I'm laughing
Oh,
at
his
myself.
his eye. There's our man ass.
I'm gonna have to keep that in. That's funny. Crack myself up sometimes. All right, good. You still can't hear. That is good. Just wanted to verify I'm not crazy. There is sound for the movie.
Eyes. There's our man ass shot.
What about now? What about now? I think I got it. All right, so I think I had it turned on. I think now it is off. So let me know from this point on if you can hear it. Everything looks good on my end now. I messed everything up trying to figure out what my problem was. Complicated the whole damn thing. I think we're good now. All right, great, great, great. I really need to become a better editor. Honestly, it is the thing I hate the most about posting on YouTube. I love watching the videos. I love filming the videos. I despise editing the videos. We'll cover that. Go ahead and mute that. For some reason, I find it so damn funny to talk about a man's butt because Clive Barker was on set. So how many people that are actually here have seen the new Hellraiser? All right, I gotta add that in too because that's hilarious. I really do think I find myself funnier than any of the people who actually watch my videos. I find myself absolutely hilarious sometimes. The numbers would disagree with me, but that's okay. Well, then hopefully I'm not going to spoil anything for you watching this. Also, if you happen to want to talk about Babylon 5 or Vampire Diaries or anything else, feel free. I'm here to edit and chat. I think the new Hellraiser was fantastic. But it also could be because we had a ton of absolute trash Hellraiser movies, and my expectation was so low that a decent movie came off as a masterpiece. And I have my editing block set up in a way I don't usually do it, just to help hide what I'm watching, all to avoid the strict hand of YouTube copyright. Give me a shake of my head. Don't mess with the box. Of course, I say that, and I have my own puzzle box here, so I obviously do not take my own advice where I have opened the box. She is out of her damn mind. Let's see. Babylon 5. I think I just watched season 3, episode 5 on Patreon. So I'm what? 5, 6, 7. I'm about nine episodes ahead on Patreon than I am on YouTube. This puzzle box was actually made by a friend I met along the way. See how that works? I'm gonna put that on repeat. Don't fuck with the box. Season 2 finale was really good. Really good. Not really much else I can say because I want to kind of save it for when I put the reaction out. But I will say Babylon 5 has just blown me away. It is one of the best sci-fi shows I have ever seen in my entire life. I cannot believe I let my bias, when it first came out, get in my way of watching it. I was a Deep Space Nine guy. I didn't want to watch another space station show about aliens. I was like, no, DS9 is my jam. And I rebuke you, Babylon 5. And I was an idiot. I was young and I was dumb. But it is kind of good because now I'm older and there's a lot of crap on TV and streaming, and I can go back and watch a show I never watched. That is absolutely amazing. I will say I'm really, really liking season 3 so far. But like I said, I'm not that far into season 3. This poor girl got her brother killed. Her brother was a good dude, and she was not. I am so behind on House of the Dragon. I have seen 3 episodes. I want to finish. I have heard it is great. I've heard it is fantastic, and I want to watch it. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. If I didn't have to edit for YouTube, I'd have the time. All right, let's talk to the lady at the loony bin. I'm sure she can help us uncover the mystery of Leviathan. Just gonna skip through all this because I have to cut out so damn much for YouTube. I do have so many shows I'm reacting to. My goodness. I usually bite off more than I can chew just because I want to watch so much. And then I realize there's only so much time in the day. And I have other responsibilities. I can't just lock myself in my garage and watch movies and TV shows 24/7. I wish I lived in that world. This lady's a total downer on this movie. Alan, you son of a bitch. You got to bring up Picard, don't you? I don't know. I am so disappointed with what they have done to Star Trek. I don't think I will. I might, but I don't want to watch a replica Picard. It's not Picard. Picard is dead. We're watching a robot with Picard's memories. It's not him. It's not him. And that ruins everything. That ruins everything because we're watching someone who's not even real. So why do I want to watch a fake Picard hang out with real Picard's buddies? I'm salty. I'm so freaking salty with Star Trek and Picard. Picard is no longer in my top 3 captains. The Picard show has made him move. He might not even be top 5 anymore. They've massacred him. My little girl, 7 years old, about to be 8, wants to watch TNG with me. Because I got a Enterprise we found that has, where it does like the sounds when you hit the buttons. She said, I want to watch this show that has this ship. And my first thought was joy. My God, my daughter wants to watch Star Trek with me. And then it hit me. TNG is ruined, man. They've ruined it all. They've ruined it all for me. Oh my God. Oh. I'm angry. I might just hate watch it. I don't know. Honestly, I watched Picard season 1 and season 2. I have a notebook full of notes. And I was going to make a hate video, a straight up hate video going over everything that I despise about Picard season 1 and season 2. And it will be long and it will be glorious, but I just do not have the energy to make a hate video about something I once loved. It breaks my heart, people. It breaks my heart. Does that answer your question, Alan? Does it? I think it might. Yes. The billionaire that I work for. I know the old cast is coming back, but I don't care because it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad writing. It's going to try to make up for 2 seasons of shit. And once again, it's going to be led by a replicant, a synthetic, a Picard who is not Picard. I don't think I can get over it. I think Star Trek is pretty much dead to me now. I say that with a heavy heart. I mean, TNG and Deep Space Nine were my jam, man. I'm just, I don't know. Hello, yes, welcome to the Hellraiser movie edit. We will do it until I get taken down, which might happen. We shall see. Okay. What? Don't act crazy on me, editing software. Star Trek. Fucking ruined me, man. All right, you're gonna get me on a rant here. And it's not the Federation that I know and love. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not the Federation. When did the Federation turn their backs on enemies and let people just die? When did the Federation decide they can use androids as slave labor? Like, what Federation is this? This is not canon timeline. It can't be. Too much has changed. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm just Sullivan, that would be TNG hate. Don't get me wrong. They massacred Game of Thrones, especially the 2 last seasons, though it was a slow decline from what, season 4, season 5? But my tie to Game of Thrones is nowhere near the depth of my tie to Star Trek, to TNG, the amount of time and thought and spirit and heart I put into TNG during the most formative times of my life growing up. TNG was something that taught me things that I was not taught in my home, in my school. It taught me to be a better person, a better man, to think for myself, to look at the light in humanity, to look at humanity and see we can become more than we are. It was a hopeful show that made me think maybe we have a chance in this universe. That is what TNG did for me. Game of Thrones was a great show and it was fun, but I was nowhere near as invested as I was in the TNG universe. The TNG hate is deep. Yeah, Strange New Worlds looks somewhat interesting out of all that I've seen the previews of, but the only one I've really watched all of so far has been Picard. I watched half of an episode of Star Trek Discovery and I was out. And Picard I watched all of season 1 and season 2, and it was a hate watch the entire time. I wanted to like it, but I can't. Yes, I have heard nothing but good things about House of the Dragon. Even though my first reaction to it, I was a little hesitant. I wasn't blown away. But after watching Rings of Power, House of the Dragon is a masterpiece. A masterpiece. Rings of Power was a hot mess, though I did have fun making fun of it. I probably should have reacted to Rings of Power, to be honest, because hate videos get so much more views than videos about things that I like. But just not where I am right now. She's done. This girl is the worst. Just killing everyone she runs into. That would be pretty fun. Hey, Rocky Horror Picture Show style Ring of Power. Yeah. That would be great. That would actually be fun. Funner than the damn show. I agree. Wokel, am I saying that right? Wokel. The Cenobite designs were really good. They were some throwbacks to some of the Cenobites we've seen previously. Chatterbox, Angelique, obviously Pinhead. And I like that they kind of went with less of the leather and the fetish kind of get up and more just mutilated flesh and, you know, sculpting of the flesh. It was really good. Really good. I'm just laughing because he's telling her we just need to calm down and figure out what's going on. And anyone who has been with a woman who is going through it, she don't want to hear you trying to give her a plan. She just wants you to be like, okay, it's absolutely crazy. I'm here for you. But we as men, and maybe it's not just men, maybe it's some women too, but I know we as men, we like to hear a problem and try to make a solution. A lot of time women don't want to hear the solution. They just want you to listen to them and give them a moment. So he basically did what I would have done. Let's try to figure this out. And of course, she got pissed. That's funny. I just said the exact same thing in my reaction and I didn't even remember saying it. So I guess I thought the same thing when I first watched it. That's funny. Oh, I forgot. Whenever I watched this, it was on Hulu, and I had to sit through damn commercials. I mean, what a pain in the butt that is. Let's. Alan, I don't know. I have watched all of the Marvel movies up to Endgame. And honestly, that's when the Marvel Universe kind of ended for me personally. Actually, I would have preferred if it ended after Infinity War. And we just go 5 years in the future and we just go from there with half the heroes dead. That would have been fine with me. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch or react to any of the Marvel movies that have came out since. I just haven't had the interest, to be honest. And for DC, I don't know. I don't know either. I haven't seen the re-release of Justice League. I honestly haven't seen the entire Justice League movie, period. Uh, so I could watch some of those, but I just don't really have the drive right now for superhero movies. I'm just kind of over the whole thing personally. But you know, I I tend to get in different moods and want to watch certain things. I'm sure my mood for superhero movies will come back around. I haven't even watched season 3 of The Boys yet, so just kind of burn out on superheroes. Yes, I am going to do a tier ranking for season 2 of Well, I have to finish season 3 on YouTube. Yeah, so once I finish season 3 on YouTube, I will be doing a season 3 tier. But I'll be honest, and this is for anyone who is here for my Vampire Diary reactions, my views on my Vampire Diary videos are kind of in the toilet. And I don't really know how to fix that. So probably the amount of Vampire Diary reactions I put on YouTube are probably going to be kind of dropping off more than they already are, because it's just, I only have so much time to actually edit videos. And if I'm not getting the return from a show, then I kind of got to put it on the back burner. And I've done it with other shows, and sadly, I think Vampire Diaries might be one of those shows that kind of gets pushed back as far as YouTube goes. I mean, I am rocking through Vampire Diaries on Patreon. I'm doing 4 or 5 episodes a month right now, because I'm really, 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 really into it. I love vampires. Vampires are cool. I got vampire artwork behind me. Like, I like vampires. So I don't know. I don't know how TVD, the Vampire Diaries, is going to go on YouTube going forward. I might end up doing my tier live on YouTube before I finish season 3 on YouTube, just for my patrons and for anyone else who wants to watch. Because like I said, I mean, my last Vampire Diaries video doesn't even have 400 views. And it takes probably an hour to film and edit for Patreon, then another 2 to 4 hours to edit for YouTube. So I got like 6-7 hours into making it. And if it's only getting like 300 400 views, it's got to go to the back burner for something that might get more. So, and I will be starting a new show soon on Patreon, so it will come to YouTube as well. And it'll be another sci-fi show, it's looking like. So my sci-fi shows tend to get more views. I know Babylon 5 is my best series on YouTube right now for analytics, for views, likes, comments, interaction. It really is doing the best for me. Yeah, and I know everyone out there who watches my shows are doing what they can. It's just the way YouTube is, I guess. It is the algorithm. Plus, I'm not the most likable person. As anyone who knows me in real life would say, I'm looking at you, Miss Sullivan there. I am not the most likable person. So I get I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So it's absolutely fine. It's just when I see other channels doing similar content getting 5, 6,000, I'm getting like 400, it's like, I just can't divert my resources. And I'm so excited for the originals. So excited. Very soon. No, I am not planning on watching the new Vampire Diaries. Not the Vampire Diaries, Interview with the Vampire. I have seen enough about how it's being made and what they have going on with it to know that it's just going to piss me off, and I will avoid that. I might do a reaction to Interview with the Vampire, like do a rewatch. I haven't rewatched it in quite a while, so maybe I'll do that. I do love Interview with the Vampire. This one Cenobite can't breathe, and it bothers me. The windmill of flesh. What the hell was I talking about there? The windmill of flesh? I'm not leaving that in. The windmill of flesh calls you. And as you can see, I have my allergy issues even in this video. Allergies in Florida right now are crazy. They are grotesquely beautiful. You are right, Mega. They are grotesquely beautiful. Let's leave that in. This one reminds me of Angelique, Hellraiser 4. All right, well, good night. It was great chatting with you. I'll see you on Patreon, and love the tattoo, by the way. Fantastic work. Cannot wait to see the progress. I like this movie. I forget sometimes until I start to re-edit that some movies are really good. Yes. The super rich guy is killing people to open up a puzzle box. That is correct. That is what is happening here. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself here. This really is a cool house in this movie. Very cool. A little bit of liquid energy there. I love the music in this movie. Whenever they play the original soundtrack, so good. It really is. Cabin in the Wood vibes right there. Yeah. Do not do not trust seeing your dead brother. That is just demons playing tricks. Shenanigans. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a horrible, horrible sister who set you up and opened a puzzle box and had it take your blood and send you to hell for all eternity to be tortured. Sorry. Oops, my bad. I'll punch her in the face. I'll punch her right in the face. Looks like Uncle Frank. Aaron, I am liking Blacklist. I should be finishing season 2 next month on Patreon. Red just got shot. He finally got the fulcrum and instantly got shot. And Lizzie now knows that Tom was put into her life because of Red Reddington. My man Red, that's how he knew about Tom, because he's the one that sent him there. I don't know whether he told Tom to marry Lizzie or not, but that's what ended up happening. But yeah, so I am loving Blacklist. Sadly, it falls in the same category as the Vampire Diaries, though, when it comes to YouTube. I just only have so much time to edit videos, and it just does not get a ton of traction on the channel. So it just kind of takes a back burner. But I usually react to 2 to 3 episodes a month on Patreon. But yeah, we will definitely be finishing season 2 next month. I think I have 5 episodes left. I'll probably do 1 more episode this month and do 4 episodes next month. And we will finish off this current season 2 that is, of Blacklist. Raymond Red Reddington is one of the best characters in television. And I give it all to James Spader. And I'll be honest, he is what carries that show. Everyone else is fine. There's a few characters that are all tied to Red that I absolutely love. The one that helps him get rid of bodies and cover up evidence, Mr. something, I can't remember right now. And the Pee Wee Herman guy, Pee Wee Herman character, I love him too. And of course his bodyguard, Doombai, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're all great characters, but they're all tied to Red, and he really is what makes the show. If they didn't have James Spader, I probably wouldn't even be watching right now, but I'm so invested in him, and whenever he is on camera, you just can't help but be mesmerized by his ability to act, and it's great. But he does carry that whole damn show. All right, let's get some exposition in this reaction here. Let's hear about these different configurations. An audience with God. I do not believe the God you will have an audience with opening the box is going to be the kind of God you want to deal with, but you never know. It does sound crazy. It sounds crazy, dude. I'm talking to myself here. Sounds crazy. Sounds crazy. Yeah, it also doesn't help that she's a recovering drug addict. I would not believe anything she says, and I would probably die because of it. But, c'est la vie. That girl is trapped in a damn wall. She's a goner. Right? It it kind of reminds me of in Hellraiser 3, the art collector club owner got the thing in his head that went back and forth. It's kind of got that vibe to it, only it's connected to his nerves, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, that works. There is no escape. I can't believe they're lost. What a rookie mistake. Makes me want to play with my box. I hear the new chatterbox. He was always one of my favorites. All that editing there for nothing. I don't like how that turned out. Let's move on. Let's see. Love the use of chains, baby. I have seen season 1 of The Ozark. I never finished it, and I've seen no Peaky Blinder episodes, but I will add them to the ever-growing list of things I have to watch. I want more. I will cut that. There we go. She does look good. That's a good looking female pinhead. I dig it. I ain't no way I'm going to be able to get some of this stuff on YouTube. It's going to get blocked. This is so violent. I love it. But it is violent. Gosh, she sounds so good. The new Pinhead sounds great. This is some gross shit. It's grossing me out on the rewatch. All right, let's see if we can get taken down with showing this scene. Alan, I don't watch too many other Babylon 5 reactors just because I don't want to watch anything or hear anything I don't know. I have checked out a few here and there, but I just don't have a lot of time to watch other reactors. I probably need to talk more about my theories and stuff. That's probably a good idea. So I might be guesting on the Gray 17 podcast or the YouTube channel soon. So maybe I can talk a little bit about my theories there. But my theories are all over the damn place. That was great. That was a great moment. Let's go through this, see how it looks. Go ahead and save this just in case. All right. Uh, B. Russell, thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, I absolutely love Babylon 5, and I'm glad that my reaction and other people's reactions probably has inspired you to rewatch this amazing sci-fi series. After the last episode I watched, what was the last episode I watched? It was episode 5, season 3, I believe. We had the return of a Narn we met in season 2, one who fought Sheridan. when he was held captive, and it's good to see him back. And he has a samurai sword, and Jakar is going to lead his people, and they are behind him. And I have hopes for the Narn. Hopefully, they will become what they once were, and maybe this time they won't be so war hungry because they got what they asked for. They did want war. Of course, they didn't expect a shadowy entity to be helping the great Centauri Empire. Oh my goodness, allergies are killing me, son. Do not resurrect your dead brother. It's a trick. That's just a good line. I have to put this line in here. Enough is a myth. Such a Cenobite line. You're done, girl. You're done. They got your blood. If not you, another. Funny how that always ends up being the case. Sounds good. I mean, I may have gone a little overboard with some Babylon 5. I mean, I do have my comm here that I can put on. I also, hold on. Also, of course, have a PPG. Pew, pew, pew. With removable power core. Don't mess with me, son. Pew. But yeah, so I've used a few phrases here and there, but I'm mainly just into the show and some of the props. I also got the tabletop RPG book for Babylon 5, so maybe in the future, if there's any interest, I might hit up some of the people who watch my Babylon 5 reactions. Maybe it'll be a Patreon thing. And maybe we'll start a Roll20 Babylon 5 game. That could be fun. No? Yes? Maybe? I cracked myself up. Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Let's see how much more I have. So I've been editing this for almost 2 hours. Plus I edited it a little bit before I got on. So I got about 2.5 hours into this, editing wise. I'm at about 19 minutes. 55 minutes, so I still have about 35 minutes to edit. That's not too bad. Getting there. And of course, once I get this edited, I have to upload, and it'll probably be blocked. I have to re-edit some stuff out, like always, and even then it'll still probably not be monetized. Ah, you can also find my videos on Odyssey and Rumble, so check those two sites out. They actually allow me to link to my YouTube, so anything I post on YouTube gets transferred over there. Just two backup sites if you want to watch my content. I find it's not a bad idea to back up what you post, and it backs up in two different places. So I'm giving this guy grief because he can't take an arm bite from a demon. Like it's that big of a deal. Come on, dude. We've all had our arm bitten by demons. It's not that bad. Also, if you are in here hit that like button. Give me a little bit of love, folks. Goes a long way in lifting morale on the Mega Reacts channel. All right, let's start that. See what we got here. I ain't opening the box myself. You crazy? Hell lobster unbreaded. I don't think I get that one. Hell lobster unbreaded. Oh, yes, I know about that comic where they made the Red Skull a Jordan Peterson S type. Ridiculous. But yeah, I didn't read the comic, so I was unaware of the Hell Lobster unbreaded. That's funny though. Hell Lobster. Nice. Don't really watch Rick Law very often. I generally only see him on like Friday Night Tights or other shows like that. Haven't really done a dive into his channel or anything. I just don't have the time. I have a few little things I watch, I get joy out of, and no time for new channels a lot of times. But yeah, I do know he got taken off Twitter and YouTube for a short while, but he was eventually reinstated. Well, if you're going to Rumble and Odyssey, why don't you look up Mega Reacts? Give me a like and a subscribe. I am on both Rumble and Odyssey as well. So that is where I back up all my videos to. So give me some love if you're over there. This one Cenobite can't breathe. It's the worst, man. Like, ugh, it grosses me out. Nice. Well, good for him. Uh, I have like 3 subscribers on Rumble, so I do not think I am quite in the same category as Ricada. So I probably would not get. I mean, I'm only getting 3 viewers here, so I'd probably get a big fat goose egg on Rumble. But I am over there because I do believe it is smart to go ahead and set up your channels on all these alternate YouTube S sites, because you never know when the uh, the the gavel of the YouTube system will come down upon you, and your channel might not make the cut. You never know. I mean, my channel's pretty bland. I don't talk politics. I don't really talk anything that would get me blocked, I think, or get me shut down, but you never can tell. Can't believe she dropped the damn box. Like, come on, lady. He got him. He got him with the box. I like that. I claim my reward. That's pretty good. My reward. Careful what you wish for. All right, let's see. All right, let's. All right, let's do that again. Box. Activation of his sensation machine. Claim my reward. Look up into the past. Leviathan grants you your wish. Their taste was not what I imagined. Oh, shit. What did I just do? Let's undo that mistake. Leviathan has been summoned. Okay. Oh my goodness.
They're suffering.
I demand an audience!
I demand an audience. Famous last words, right? Starting to lag out on me a little here. All right, I'll give y'all a little sneak audio on this one part coming. Here we go.
I demand an audience!
Hell comes to earth. Whoa, fucking A, that is Leviathan. That is the Lord of the Labyrinth.
So, Michael, I have heard it's canceled, it's on, it canceled it on. I really don't know what's going to happen with it. But to be honest, I'm only what, 5 episodes into season 3. I don't want them to reboot Babylon 5 because they've rebooted so many things I have loved and ruined them. Ruined them. I do not want them to ruin Babylon 5 for me. And I know the showrunner's coming back and he probably wouldn't let it be ruined, but I have no faith in modern media anymore. I do not. Just let me finish Babylon 5 and do not ruin it for me by making a shitty reboot. But they might do one, they might not. We shall see. But I kind of hope they don't, because I don't trust modern television to do anything as epic as what was done in the 90s and early 2000s. That's just how I feel. It's how I feel. I have no faith anymore. I don't think most people are the same as they were in the 90s. I know I have changed, but I do think if you're trying to get a major network show going and trying to work in Hollywood and trying to be part of that whole culture that gets things done out there, you have to toe the line nowadays. And that is what made everything so bland and dumb and boring. So I have no doubt he has had to, there's a bug in here, he has had to alter his way of thinking and the way he writes and the way he creates shows to fit in with the modern Hollywood-esque crowd that gets things done. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of faith anymore in modern television, movies, entertainment. Oh, nice. I did not know that. That's that's interesting. I don't think I ever read that 9/11 issue. But if we're talking about comics, I have recently read issue 1 of Isom. It's fantastic. I will be doing a reaction on my channel. I have read this, like I said, and this was pretty good. I'm going to be doing a review of it on my channel, and I do have 2 autographed comics coming also, so yay. Okay, let's get back to it. Those are actually the first comics I have bought since the end of World War Hulk. So it's been a hot minute since I have been in the comic game, but Eric July pulled me back in with his passion he had for this project, and I was not disappointed for what I got. Hello, hello, Mr. Tickle Trunk. How are you doing? All right, hold on. I gotta turn on the audio for this too, because I think it's classic, awesome Hellraiser moment.
Change!
You reject our gift.
Fuck your gift.
Fuck you!
I think that's good. Well, I thank you. I enjoy my B5 journey as well. It's so much fun. It's such a good show, and I hope to. Hopefully, I'm going to become a bigger part of the B5 community and start maybe interacting with some other B5 reactors and podcasters, and maybe just kind of do a deep dive down this crazy B5 rabbit hole, because it is one of the greatest sci-fi shows I've ever seen, and I have nothing but high expectations for all that is to come. And there will be at least one more B5 episode on Patreon this month. So maybe I'll get 2 more in, but definitely at least 1 more. I agree. I said earlier in this live stream, there have been many shows I've watched, Star Trek Picard, that I have wrote. I mean, I'm talking notebooks of notes to make hate videos, and I would just rather make positive content right now. I just want to talk about things that I like and not dwell on things I don't. So that is where I'm at now with this channel, and maybe one day I will post on Mega Rants, which is my other channel, which is going to be more for ranting about things I hate and don't like. But as for now, I'm going to focus on the things I do like and the things that I find positive and that bring me joy. Okay. Well, I will keep an eye out for the novels then. She just let the Cenobites in. They're gonna kill everyone now. Well, there's only like one person left besides her, so doesn't really matter. So, hold on. So, for my Babylon 5 patrons, if there is interest, I will eventually be doing a Patreon only Babylon 5 Roll20 game. Get a few of us together. I will run a Babylon 5 game and we'll see if anyone is interested. So, I don't know if anyone who is on my Patreon likes Babylon 5 and tabletop RPGs, but if they do, I will be working on that in the future. I think it could be quite fun. Yes, it was a pretty good Hellraiser movie. Yeah, so I would probably be recording it and then posting it on Patreon, maybe YouTube at a later date, so you would be able to listen in. But that's if there's interest on the Patreon to actually play the game. So all right, so here is a shot I wanted to put in this reaction. This is what I call the Tarantino shot. You can probably guess what it's going to show. That's Here we go, the Tarantino shot. Here it comes. There it is, the Tarantino shot. Cenobite feet. Yep, it was feet. Let's see. I am going to be doing another Babylon 5 tier ranking. I am 5 episodes away from finishing season 2 on not on Patreon, on YouTube. So once I finish season 2 on YouTube, before I post my first season 3 reaction, I will be doing a tier 2, or not a tier 2. I will be doing a season 2 tier ranking. So probably next month, because I've been posting quite a bit of Babylon 5 on YouTube lately. So next month, and I'll try to give a little bit of notice this time. You might have been joking, buddy, but you got it right. Tarantino loves those feet shots. Dean. So I just watched episode 18, season 2 of Blacklist. I will be finishing season 2 of Blacklist next month on Patreon. I will be finishing out season 2. I will eventually post episodes on YouTube. The issue is they just don't get a lot of views, my man. They get a couple hundred if I'm lucky. And my free time to edit is so limited. Any show that's not really getting good views gets kind of put on the back burner. And I'm actually going to be doing that with the Vampire Diaries also. I've been posting that quite often, but its views are not that great either. So it's going back to the back burner. And I will eventually get all of my Blacklist episodes up on YouTube, but I have no time frame because I have a full-time job, I have a wife, I have a kid, I have a life, and my time is so limited that if it's just not getting views, I just put it on the back burner and I'll get back to it. No, that's not what people want to hear, but you can always join my Patreon. That's where you're going to get most of the reactions, and for only $5, you get access to all of my uncut reactions. So, but they will eventually make it to YouTube. All right. Well, I am glad that myself and Medusa Cascade, I have watched a few of her videos, have converted you to the reaction family. And Dean, yeah, I mean, I love Blacklist. It is really, really fun. It's James Spader, man. He carries that show, and he's awesome. And I love him as Red, Raymond Red Reddington. He's so good. But I just don't have the time to edit all my videos. Just don't have the time. And I have I have around 750 videos on Patreon, I think. That is a lot of videos. I have total over 2 terabytes of videos saved for my YouTube. Not my YouTube, my Patreon. It's nuts. 2 terabytes of videos, folks. All right, Michael Connor. So Stargate SG1 was on my poll on Patreon, and it came in first or second or third. I can't remember which. So I am going to be watching the first episode of my top 3 shows on my Patreon poll. The top 3 shows are going to be The Expanse, Stargate SG-1, and what is the other? Expanse, Stargate SG-1. It's another sci-fi show. Is it Farscape, maybe? Let me look on my Patreon real quick. All right, yes. So I had a poll on my Patreon, and basically the top 3 shows, I will be watching the first episode of each. So I'm going to be watching and posting The Expanse, Stargate SG-1, and Farscape. I will be watching, reacting, and posting the first episode of each of those shows. Based on that first episode, I will choose which show I add to my rotation once I finish Person of Interest, which I will be finishing Person of Interest next month. I will be finishing that. So the following month, I will begin a new show. So in December, I will watch the 3 episodes. I will probably watch the 3 episodes in November, and then in December, I will decide which one I want to continue, and it will be based off of not the votes, but how I view the first episodes. So whichever first episode just blows my socks off will be the one I continue from that point on. So that's kind of how I do it. Yes, Amanda, thank you for joining for a moment. Charmed, fantastic. The Sisters 3, Blessed Be. It's so much fun. It does take me back to the 90s. I love the music. I love the 3 sisters. I am a Piper fella though. She knows how to cook. She's a sweetheart, and she's got the coolest power, let's be honest. Love it. Last episode was great. I won a crystal sword. I want a crystal sword now. That is 100% true. There is no... That's a good line. Hold on, I'm about to turn audio on for that one. I'm tempting the fates, though. Gonna get this damn stream taken down. But that is a good line.
gonna die.
There is no retreat once a threshold has been crossed. All you can do is search for greater thresholds.
Oh, and Amanda, just for you for coming on this stream. I cannot talk. I was already trying to see if I had time, but being you came on here, I'm gonna give you a little special treat. There will be an extra episode of Charmed Up next week, just for you, just for you. So, it pays to come on YouTube and support your creator. So, yeah, we'll work another episode in next week. Oh, great. Fan favorite episode. That means it's going to be fantastic. I just love Mr. Tickle Trunk. I just love television. I love entertainment. I would watch everything that I'm watching, and I would post everything instantly if I could. I am not one of those people who have a Patreon who film things and hold on to it for later months. No, that's probably the smart thing to do. I say I will only do 2 episodes. I'll watch 3. I'll save the one for the next month, so I don't have to try to fit everything in. No, that is not me. I watch it, I post it because I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to post it. I'm excited to talk to you about what just happened in the episode. I am not the greatest Patreon businessman, but you know what? It's all about fun with the community I am growing here, and I have the best patrons in all the land. I am a total softie, though. I appreciate the love, Amanda. I do appreciate it. It is because of the patrons that I've kept this YouTube channel going as long as I have. Because, like I've said, and I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that, but my YouTube channel, I got a good bit of subs, but my actual views are not great. They're really not, and it's kind of depressing as a creator to make a video and edit it and to there is nothing worse. I will tell you this, and I'm sure every creator out there has felt this on YouTube. You edit a video and you put clips in and you put little things in here and there, and you think it's the greatest thing you've ever done in your entire life, and you're excited to get it posted so people can watch it and see this great piece of entertainment you have crafted, and it gets 200 views and it just quietly breaks your will and your heart. But the Patreon is what motivates me to keep doing this channel, to keep watching shows and posting them. It is the YouTube folks that keep me going, and I love you all. I love you all. You're all fantastic. I guess I'll take your sympathy anyway. And Tickle Trunk, I need to watch the OG Star Trek. I've never seen it. I've seen the OG Star Trek movies, but never the show. My B5 thing's doing okay, but if I look at Medusa's channel, just I'm not sure how many subs she has. I think she's somewhere close to mine, but her like B5 episodes are like getting 5,000 views, I think, something like that. And mine are lucky to break 1,000. So I'm not sure, you know, it's the YouTube algorithm and there's a lot of other factors. But if you have noticed, anyone watching this, the amount of B5 episodes I've started posting has really gone up, has it not? I'm trying to post more and more, and it's because they're getting views. So if I am reacting to something you want me to continue to post, you got to get those views in there, folks. You got to find people, tell them to watch, because that's how I base kind of what I'm going to post on YouTube is what is the most popular. Tickle Trunk, you said it, not me. And you know what? I am guilty of this as well, because I watch reaction channels. I watched reaction channels before I ever created a reaction channel. And probably 80% of the channels I follow are female reactors. I do follow some male reactors. There's some that I absolutely love, but I do tend to lean towards watching female reactors. So I am to blame as well for for the unbalance of the views. So I am going to start trying to post Charmed on YouTube. Maybe when I finish season 1, I will start trying to edit an episode here, episode there, put it on YouTube. I will see how it goes. And if it's popular, I'll keep posting. I do remember you said you'd be interested in being a moderator if I needed one. So I will keep that in mind. But yeah, I will definitely get around to posting at least a couple episodes of Charmed on YouTube. And if it's a popular show, I will continue to do so. We nerds like when chicks dig stuff. Yes, we do. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to close there. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure, to be honest, to have a Patreon. At least it is for me, just because maybe I've worked in retail for too long. I'm no longer in that now, thank goodness, but I was in retail for a long time. If someone is paying me money, I feel a obligation to give them what they're paying for and to give them customer service. And if something's wrong, to fix it. I feel I am obligated. You are giving me money. You are working hard for your money, and you're choosing to give some of it to me, even if it's only $5. You're giving me money, and I feel obligated to give you a quality product that you are paying for. So it is a little bit of pressure on me to keep a Patreon, but like I said, I love it though, because it inspires me to keep going. But I just have that kind of mindset where if someone has given me money, I am damn sure going to try to give them the best product I can for what they're paying. And I think I do a pretty good job. Maybe so, Amanda. We all follow the opposite sex. I'm sure there's some sort of reason for that. Yes, Popcorn in Bed. Yes, I did become a Patreon of hers. It'll only be for this 1 month. She has a couple of videos I just want to see the full reaction to. And once I see those, I'll probably drop it off. I tend to join various reaction pages on Patreon only for short periods of time, either to get them to watch something I want, like the show, like the movie Mandy. I have paid for multiple reactors to watch Mandy because I love Mandy so much. And every once in a while they'll post something and I'm just like, you know what? I want to see the full version of this reaction. And yeah, she just comes across as such an innocent and sweet person. And I am the exact opposite. So it's fun to watch. Also, while you are here, go ahead and hit that like button for me, folks. It helps with the algorithm. And the algorithm is our God. As this man is praying to his God, Leviathan, I am praying to the YouTube gods. We call it algorithm. And it controls our fates. Oh, Ashley Burton is great. Love Ashley Burton. She is hilarious. I've been following her forever. Sorry, got a text from my wife. You will be home soon with my daughter. How long have I been married? You're going to get me in trouble here. Let me do the math. 2009. So 10 years would be 19. No, 2009. 10 years. Yeah, 10 years would be 2019. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 12 or 13 years. I'm bad with math. So yeah, and we've been together for like 19. We were together for quite a few years before we got married. Had to make sure we liked each other, right? But yeah. No, I would never say too long. I absolutely love being married. I'm so glad I'm not single and having to deal with the crazy world. Find you someone who is worth marrying, you marry them, you hold on to them, you support each other, you help each other, you raise a family together, and be happy. Congratulations, Amanda. Yeah, that is fantastic. I don't know about you, but I love being married. I don't see why people give it such a bad rap. But I guess if you're happily married, it's a whole different thing than if you're married. Tickle Trunk. If, knock on wood, if anything happened between me and my wife, which it won't, because I would never let it happen. But if anything did, I would never get married again. I would be done. Because it is work. It is work. It is a lot of work. Just, considering someone else before yourself. It's not the easiest thing. And I I have always been a bit of a selfish person, but I grew up, you know, really kind of poor and had to take care of myself and had to get a job at an early age and live on my own. So I had to be selfish to survive. And it was hard to kind of turn that off and actually be a team player in a marriage. But my wife has trained me well. We have trained each other well. We have both learned and grew from each other's. Congratulations, Michael. Look at that. We got us a good group of married people, a couple single folks. Everything's good. Well, sir, I wish you the best of luck. If you need any advice, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. And I have passed the 3-hour mark here. Wow. I bet, sir. I bet. I would hate to be dating right now. Yes, we Gen Xers did. Especially, you know, some of us like me. Like I'm basically a orphan for the most part. No mom, no dad. My sister took me in, but when I was about 15, 16, I was basically on my own from that point. So hello, Cosmic Jester. Welcome. We're doing okay. I appreciate you enjoying my content. Just editing this, I know once I upload, I'm gonna have to re-edit this thing for YouTube. There is no doubt in my mind. This first edit is not gonna pass. I have not seen Gen X Talks. I will look it up though. Would you take the Leviathan configuration? I mean, if you open the box, you might as well, right? That is still gross when I watch it. It's looking okay. Ugh. I have not seen Invincible. It is also on my list of shows I want to watch, but have not gotten around to it. Let's see what this looks like. Ugh. That is pretty cool. Not some Deep Space franchise. That's a good line. Yes, I did hear about that on the bear, and I heard he actually got a bear like that, and he hated it, so that's why he had it shot out the airlock in the episode. Some of these scenes are quite uncomfortable. All right, I gotta unlock the audio for this in a second here. All right, and for this, we're gonna drop that. We'll leave that little double show in there to help with the... Nah, let's try without it. Yes. Leviathan. Wait. Hold on, I forgot to unmute. There we go. Here we go.
Gift. Oh, yes.
Such sights to show
Oh,
you.
the classic line. Ah, such a good line. That would be awesome. NASA makes some Star Furies and actually makes them. Oh, my back is killing me. I've been sitting for 3.5 hours now. Oh, that'd be creepy as hell, Tickle Trunk. Be a little too creepy for me. It would be pretty great, though. I did read the final book with the Hell Priest, and he found Lucifer in hell, and it was interesting. She learned her lesson in this one, though. You want nothing from the Cenobites. Oh, nice. Do some mods? Very cool. Or you mod for certain channels? That's cool.
You have chosen the lament configuration. Dude, I love Midnight's Edge. Love Midnight's Edge. It's one of my favorite channels. I am subscribed and I've clicked that notification bell on Midnight's Edge. Very good. Very, very good channel. I am a Nerdrotic fan and a Midnight's Edge fan. I watch Friday Night Tights. I watch Midnight's Edge. I'm also a huge fan of Mr. H reviews. He's great. He's on Midnight's Edge every once in a while. He also does a great deal of stuff on Hellraiser. Gonna leave this shot in here of me just nodding my head for like 12 seconds. You know, the only reason I started Babylon 5 was because of Gary and Az talking about it. They had a lot of fans asking them to watch it and them to cover it. And I was like, you know what? There's so many people wanting this damn show. It must be good. So that is what put me on the Babylon 5 journey at first, was hearing them talk about it. Oh, yes. Chris Gore is fantastic. And yes, Chado, I don't know how to say his name. He's great too. I have no complaints. Here's me just looking, nodding my head for 12 seconds. Well, in that case, I thank you for getting me to watch as well, because it was through them that I started watching. And if you influenced them, then you influenced me, and the circle is complete. That's great. I got to turn audio on for this. All right, here we go, folks. This is how I feel right now. Get the fuck out of this house. We are done. Let's get out of this house. You have an amazing night, Amanda. Thanks for popping in for a little bit. And yes, keep an eye out for an episode of Charmed coming up. I've realized editing this, I cuss a whole lot watching horror movies. I mean, a whole lot. I forgot I said that. All right, I'll clue y'all in a minute here. Let's see. I cracked myself up. Here we go. I'll let y'all hear this little comedy gem.
I'm on my dick. I don't want to.
That's great. Not sure how much that's going to be able to be on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to try to leave this in. We'll see how that goes. He has been reborn. A disciple of Leviathan. A creature of the box. The next Joker. Okay. We are about done, folks. Almost 4 hours here. So let's do that there. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Let's also, let me see here. Yeah, we'll go with chromatic zoom. Now, let me bring my chromatic zoom down. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I added it there by mistake. So we will delete that. We will pull that over. We will rewatch. Let's see. And I probably don't need it all the way, so let's pull it back. This might be a little bit cooler. There we go. Okay, and okay, so that concludes. Well, hold on, gotta fix this. I forgot about this. There we go. Shrink that down. Hold it over. I have such sights to show you. You don't even know. But yeah, look at this cool little imagery. It's kind of cool. Whoa, whoa! It's to help with copyright. I think that'll help with the censors. But okay, so we are just under 4 hours here. So you have been on this journey with me to edit the new Hellraiser movie. Hopefully you have enjoyed yourself. I now need to basically save, sign off, do some final tweaking at the end, add my little sound bites here and there. But for the most part, you have seen what I do to edit a video. This will be up tomorrow, unless YouTube gives me a really hard time. So thank you all for coming with us, coming with me. Thank all of you for coming with me on this journey. And I hope you all had a good time. So y'all all have a wonderful night. And yeah, for some of you, I'll see you on Patreon. For others, I'll